In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Mecole Hardman now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Smith to the air now. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Takes it in at the 26. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Blue 32. Striker. Check striker. Ready.
They'll go play action. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second and 3 now.
Set. Ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Check, huh?
Hand off now from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Shotgun now on third down. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll run now on second down. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 43. Blitz coming for Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Setting up the screen. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third and just 2 to go.
Tuesday.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They'll run here on first down. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go,
Throwing is Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Looking to throw, Smith. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Pressure comes, Smith. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder.
50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We motion the tight end over.
32. Slide through. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Red set. 52 blue. 22 needle. Check.
Setting up to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And that putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready! Green 90%!
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Running right with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped well shy in that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
He's brought down at the 37
A.J. Cole on the punt.
A.J. Cole
And he wants to
in
hit
punt
his
formation
second
for the
effort
Raiders.
just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Drill green. 6, Mega. All right.
They'll come out throwing. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Play fake. Here's Smith. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone gate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Finish it forward. Hut. Line.
Now Smith coming off that pick. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. Come on, set. We know the set. Come on, set.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields it cleanly. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Right, move. Ready. 45, white. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to take over after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out for throwing interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Smith's going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, set. Blue 32.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Red 38. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Let's go.
And a Rams first down.
Edo Blue. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. Free inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He tosses right to the short side. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
it out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They go play action. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light, reset.
Running it after the penalty. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light, reset. Tighten up.
Smith. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
10 play.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
33, yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Right. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Black 95. Set.
To throw here on 1st down. Kua's got it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Black Ultra.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
43. 22 Yellow.
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
50. Green. 43 red. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Down. 10 black. 52 black. Go. Green. Hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ready.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
45. White. Cross. 10. 6. Mega. 10 cycles. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Smith on 3rd and short. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's DeMario Davis. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
52 blaster. Shield. Black. 95.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Hardman with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, hey. 390%.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Listen up. 390%.
From the gun, Smith. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 390%. Hold. Motion.
Throw here, 3rd down. And and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Check. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's a big strike to Hill. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Rams.
Come on, 38. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. Jukes away from one. This is ahead for about 5. Here's Darian Porter in on a stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Check clock, 10.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Fight, 6. 32.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes. Yes! Hit! The ball is out! And the Raiders get to it. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Again, it's Chubb. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, back who can show off his wheels.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Watch him right here. Go. You're not even set.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the gun on third, it's Smith. Pass it down close. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
2-yard gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Ready. No ball, no ball. Go, check it out.
Desperation time here. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads. Passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
No ball, no ball. Watch out, watch out. Watch out.
Going ground on first and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders come through to tie it in the 4th. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Ready.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down, Rams.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On the ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Black, 95.
They give it to him again. Has a lane inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
Come on,
the Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Hardman with a return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got Stuck right at the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It is caught left side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Has a hole left, room to run. 30 at the 20. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. White. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. Blue striker. Cluster 6.
Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Down. 50. Green. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
On the double.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Mega. Ready. 52 blue. Set.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now. They need 7.
Set hut. 10 black. Needle blue. Set hut.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Rams going for the win here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45, white.
Here's the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32.
Chandler again. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Dalvin Tomlinson on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty from 37 yards in the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.